So as we discussed yesterday, there's a good chance I beat this today. At least the main game. Also, I've been on and off muting because I have been coughing and I don't know why. But, I'm excited. I'm excited to finish this game. I think this was really like one of the more interesting Resident Evil games. Oh, I'm sorry, Alone. Well, you just sit back, relax, we'll hang out and play some Resident Evil. I don't remember what we were doing. I think we were going to save Mia and Zoe, which I know is Mia or Zoe. I'm gonna be honest, alright? This is just my opinion. You can disagree with me. I don't like Mia. I'm going to choose Zoe. I'm gonna choose her because, like, Mia is supposed to be our wife as a character, but she's been gone for 3 years. She lied to us. She has no redeeming qualities that I can see. And Zoe got caught up in all of this through no fault of her own, and she's trying to help. So, yeah, they did not make Mia a very sympathetic character. Hi, Lurker. Yes, Mia did cut my hand off. Oops, I don't want to do that. But, like, it's just, they didn't do Mia good in this. They didn't make her a character I care about. And because of that, we're not going to save her. And I know nothing about Zoe, but I'm going to choose her. Because she's nicer. Did I put that away? Okay, hold on. We gotta go get that. Where is it? Am I stupid? There it is. You can cut your hand, bash you, but you know she's possessed. Yeah, like they didn't... The video starts with the one, or like the cutscene starts with like the one part where she's like, hey honey, can't wait for this job to be over, I love you. I really think it should have started with her at home with Ethan. They should have had the opening scene like them at home, having dinner, talking about how she was gonna go do this job. And like all of that stuff. And then just cut out that first video entirely and have it go to just the second video where she's like oh my god, this is crazy. Like, I don't remember. Is it the one where she's like, don't come for me? Like, that one. But yeah, I have no feelings for her. The second game with these characters, which is 8, RE8, I think they do a little bit better job of that. Make you care a little bit more. I think 8 looks like a really, really fun one to play. I've seen it all, but like it looks like a blast. But the other thing is, 8 makes me like Mia more, but it makes me dislike Ethan more. So it's weird. Yeah, they needed to show more of her. I also don't know if I really do like her. Like, even after we learn more, I still don't know if I like her. But I think she's a lot more interesting and explored in 8. But I wish they would have done that in this game. Go. I was pressing the wrong button. No. I say no. Why are you starting the dramatic music? Oh no, it's starting the dramatic music for a reason. Oh no. Oh no. Are they just gonna keep coming? Okay, just run. They might just keep coming. Go, 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 go. Stop it. Stop it. I know he's still alive, just let me pass. No. Let me in! Okay. It could have been a little bit better about that, but it's fine. I liked Zoe a lot when I watched somebody else play it for the first time. Okay, I wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything out there. Gunpowder. Okay, we're gonna have to put some stuff away. Hopefully I don't need that. Okay. So now take this. And these. That. Ooh, I didn't even notice these up here. I think Zoe's real fun. I'm really not using these psychostimulants. Maybe I should be, but like, I'm just like, is it worth it? We only have one heal. Maybe I should craft at least another one of those. And then save. I think these games would be a really fun series to play in Japanese. Because there's not a ton of, like, needing to understand words. But there is, like, a lot of places where you're gonna hear things, even if you don't need to understand them. Thought maybe it'd be kind of fun to do that at some time. Okay, now what do we have? I need to use the handgun more is what I'm seeing. But I don't like it. I don't wanna. Why Mia? Zoe's right there. Save Zoe.
Zoe? Zoe,
Not now. We don't have the time.
I don't know if I want to go back to the main house.
Ingredients.
I need to have them on my person?
What are you doing?
Oh, shut up. You said, do I have both ingredients? I don't. Hold on. Are they in here? Do I need to get them out of here? Is that the thing? Don't ask me, do you have them both? And then I walk away and then ask me what I'm doing. Clearly I'm going to get them because I'm stupid. I'm not gonna have any freaking room for anything. This is fine. Because, like, I know there's that gun that I didn't get, but I don't know if I even have enough coins to get it, because I think you need 9.
And give me the serum ingredients.
You're tied up. Untie her first.
right here. There should be enough, right?
If we make him fast enough, my father and Lucas aren't far away.
He's coming. Daddy's coming.
Good. There's enough for 2.
Yeah, I'm saving Zoe. She's also the one who's doing this part. Oh no, that's a fight. That's a fight right there, that is.
Make the serum. What's next?
There's a boat outside. We'll take it through the swamp.
The swamp.
None of us will get very far without the serum.
There's only 2.
Hey, one of those is mine.
Hi, Daddy.
Zoe! Get your ass back to the house!
Well, at least I can see where I need to shoot him. Oh, shit. Hold still. Hold still. No. Stop it. I need to... I have to shoot him in the eyes. I have to shoot you in the eyes. That's how this works. I know how Resident Evil works. I have to shoot you in the eyes. Hold still. There we go. And Jack, what are you doing down there anyway? Jack, are you alright? If you kill me and Mia, I don't think Evelyn will be pretty pleased about that. Like, I think she'd be pretty upsetty spaghetti. Oh, fuck, what the hell? That's gross, dude. That is disgusting. Yeah, cry some more. At least this isn't too terrible. Hi, why'd you go up over there? I'm over here. Oh no, never mind. Never mind. What do I do? What? I'm not sure the best way to avoid him. Oh, that's my last heal. I'm probably gonna have to redo this fight a couple times. I'm gonna have to redo this fight a couple times. Oh god, he is right on top of me. Try some more. I don't have time to craft is my problem. I can try, but I don't think it'll go worry. Okay. Quickly now, quickly now, quickly now. There we go. Alright. Now, switch back to your handgun. I'll read any messages after this fight. I really need to... There we go, there we go. Okay, yes. Ow. I was trying to get out the way because I knew he was going to try and attack me on the ladder. Okay. Now climb the ladder. Yeah, I think you're gonna let that stand. I don't think you got a lot of choice, my dude. I need to shoot your eyes. Ow. Be nice. I don't have any healing left. I'm gonna have to make a ton of healing. I'm gonna have to... I should have realized the boss fight was coming, but I did not because I was being dumb. Keep moving. This is going okay, though, for a first try. If you ask my opinion. Give me an eye. There's an eye. You have to destroy all the eyes, because that's a lot of them. Ow. Okay, let's see. You think I should choose Mia? Have the good ending? I didn't realize there was multiple endings. Yeah, I mean, I know that the ending relies... Like, my thing is, if they're gonna let you have a choice, right? because they're supposedly letting me have a choice, then they really need to... Oh no. We're just going straight into it? Okay, I guess we're just going straight to it. My thing is, like, if they're gonna give us a choice, they should really make it an actual choice. Because they didn't make it an actual choice. Because they want you to choose Mia, but, like, they didn't make me want to choose Mia. Get up here, 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 get up here. Quickly now, heal. I need a shot. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. I don't think Evelyn will like it if you kill me, though. Also, I don't know why you're looking the way you are, my dude. Okay, so I got one on his back now. That's good. Much faster this time. Run, 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 run. Don't say that. She's mommy. Okay. Dude, dude, dude. Pick a lane. No, 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 no. Okay, it's not my fault that your daughter hates you. That's like a parenting problem. That sounds like a you and your child problem. Okay. Well, I'm almost out of handgun ammo. That's gonna be a problem. Reload. Run, 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 run. Grab. No, I didn't grab it. Oh no. Let me at that. No, I missed. No, stop it, stop it. I missed again. His tail is hard to hit. Okay. Oh no, he's got me. He's got me. He's got me. There we go. Oh god. Okay, just climb. Let's get him to go back up. Yeah, I think you're gonna have to. I think you're gonna have to let me do whatever the heck I want to do. I'm not really giving you a lot of choices. Okay. Give me an eye to shoot at. There we go. Reload. I'm just reloading the shotgun every single chance I get. Jump. Reload. No, give me a shot. Give me a shot at that eye. Or that eye. Ooh. Okay, is this a new stage? Things are on fire now. Did we hit like a phase 2? This is good. This is good. There's more eyes. Give me more eyes. Ow! Oh, they're harder to see. They're really hard to see with all this red lighting. Is there still one on your tail? I don't see one. Up there it is. There we go. Okay, climb. Climb, climb, climb. Ethan, climb. For the love of God, climb. Now, can we heal? Do we have any? We have it. Okay. Yeah, fuck you too. take. Reload and run this way. Shotgun makes fast work of him. Really. Fall down, fall down, fall down. Reload. Is there one I'm missing? Is there another one on you that I'm missing? Besides your face. Okay, you're doing something. Not sure I like that. Oh no. Wait, was that it? Ah! That was not it. That was not it. That was not it. That was not it. Oh no, I can't go back up. What do I do? What do I do? I don't want to lose now. Oh man. That was a really good one. I don't know what I was supposed to do other than just maybe unload really fast into him. I really thought I had it that time. Let's manage some items though. I think that will help us. I guess I should be using maybe these grenades. Oh wait. Well, that was a mistake. I misclicked. Consider they weren't sure if they were going to make a second game. Interesting. Well, I still have to beat this fight before I can choose either of the girls, so... I don't know how to not get hit there. I'll show you some blood. You want some blood?
Getting old, Jack.
Fall down, fall down, fall down. Okay, I'm gonna get it. Okay, first thing, heal. Then pull out your shotgun. Quickly now. I don't want to shoot his face eyeball. I want to shoot the other eyeballs. I think that's a better choice. Okay, he's going down. I missed that one. I shouldn't have taken that shot. That was gonna miss for sure. Poor choices on my part. Ow! That's not nice. Okay, I can't shoot that one when he's over there. That's unfortunate. I guess he holds his tail kind of still when he does that, though. I didn't realize he was going down when I started to. Okay, okay. Yeah, give me some access to these ones. Did that not count as a hit? I did so well last round. This might not be the one. I might have to do it another time. Go, 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 go. Because I think I'm out of healing. Nope, okay. There we go. There we go. There we go. Reload. That's the first one down. It's the second one down. Reload. There's another one. There we go. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna get all of the things. Burner fuel, like that. Okay. Is he gonna hang out up there? Is he not gonna come down here? No, I don't want to hold still. You can't make me. Okay. Quickly. Quickly, 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 quickly. Okay, well that stopped him from doing that. Where else can I shoot you at? I'd like to shoot you at more places. That's not nigh anymore. My eyeball shot space is limited. There we go, there we go, there we go. No! Jack, could you stay up there? There's one on your belly I need to get. There we go. Okay. There's gotta be another one that I'm missing. Besides maybe just his face? I think I got his tail one. Yeah. What do I shoot now? What part of you am I supposed to shoot now? What is there? I don't even see the ones on his face, to be honest. Okay, let's go back upstairs. If we can get him to go back up. You said there's one on his elbow. Okay, I'll look. It's easier to get it when he's up here and I'm underneath. There. And there's one there. Stop blocking it. Ow. I don't know how to dodge that. Ugh, I'm gonna have to delete that message here in a minute. It's there. It's down in there. Okay. I did not mean to fall. Hold on. That's not what I wanted. There we go. Ah! Wait. Options. Why is this not full screen? I don't want windowed. There. Okay. I need to find a window to heal. There we go. Okay, so I know where the last one is. I just gotta get it. You wanna come up top again, buddy? It should be over here on his side. But it hides when he's like that. Where is it? It's such a difficult one to get. Okay, alright.
You're part of the family now.
Well, you're trying to kill me, so am I part of the family or not? Where is it? Jack, can you just... My dude, okay. Stop it. Okay, well, let's go back up here again. I gotta get that. It's on his other side. Oh, now he's going down there. Okay. Alright, whatever. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? This is difficult. I don't know how he did it so quickly that first time. Well, second time. There it is. Okay. No, how do I, what do I do here? What do I do? There's nowhere for me to run. Oh god. Like I can't even... What do I, okay, what am I supposed to do there? I'm really confused. Do you know Alone? Oh, that's TikTok. Stop it, TikTok. Opening my phone and it just opened straight to TikTok. Block? Oh, I kind of forget that's an option. Okay. So I'm supposed to block. Okay. That actually makes sense. It's not something I've done much of this game. Okay. Store all of that. We don't need that. Huge goo monster looks hard to block with your arms. That is also true. Okay. I don't know if the burner is even worth trying to use on him. Okay, we can craft 2 more healing with that, and then we have this one, so maybe I ought to take another herb. I don't think I have it because I didn't have enough coins for the Magnum. I didn't get all the antique coins. Or wait, is it what I'm using? I'm using this one, which is not like... I have this one, which is broken. And then I have this one. I've got the better, the more powerful of the 2 shotguns. Okay. It's kind of like counterintuitive because it's a fight in water, so I don't think about using the flamethrower. But that's fair. Back in the house. I'll deal with you later. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, so I forget how to block. Is it... yeah. You can do that. Okie dokie. Ah, Ethan! I didn't want to go down into the water.
This is getting old, Jack.
Getting old, Jack. You're annoying. He keeps... okay, so like in this fight, he's saying a lot of words, right? Like, he's saying a lot of things. And I'm like, I don't think you mean that because that's not how this is supposed to work. Because you're supposed to like do what Evelyn wants. And I know that's not what Evelyn wants. Hold your tail still, sir. That tail is a real hard one to get. 'Cause it wiggles. Also, why does he get a tail? Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. There we go. Okay, okay. I'm gonna take this second. Okay. Beautiful. Reload. Oh, I'm almost out of handgun. There's some more to pick up somewhere, though. Quickly, quickly, quickly move. Ah, that's not what I wanted. I ran into the tail. I'm out. I'm out. I'm gonna have to go pick up more. Okay, let's go. There should be some more upstairs. I know I have the shotgun, and I know I have the flamethrower, but we're just gonna hold on for a sec. I really actually like the handgun in this fight for some reason. I typically don't really like the handgun that much. No! Don't. Okay, I thought he was gonna frickin' fall. I thought there was handgun ammo somewhere. No. I don't feel like it's doing anything. I don't know if that's doing anything. Am I not close enough? I feel like you don't need to be point blank to use it. Ow. Okay, well we have a lot of shotgun shells. Let's just do it. Hey, that's a little close, don't you think? I don't like how close you're getting. Okay, alright, there we go, there we go. Okay, go, go, go. Fall down, please. You were gonna be her father, and now you're not. Okay. Game sure has given me shotgun shells. Okay. Okay. I'm waiting to heal right now until I hit red. Okay, where are the ones I need? Okay, well it would have helped if I had reloaded. There's probably some underneath. I don't think I've shot those yet. Then there's the tail one.
You're part of the family now.
I can't point that far down. I missed. There we go. There we go. Alright, I think all the other ones are gonna be like on his belly. I need him to come up. Great, good. Okay, now stay there. I think there's one back. Yeah, there's one right there. These are gonna be hard. There we go, okay. Reload. Let's try and get him to come back down again like that. I like this fight. This is a good, thought-out fight. And he missed. Do I need to get more? Are there still more? You coming up here? Are there still... Where's the other ones? Is it... There. There we go. Okay, I think I got all of them. Maybe? Heal. There's some handgun ammo. No! I need to hit the eye. Stop it. There we go. Wait, really? There's the handgun ammo. I want it real bad. There's also a box on the other side of him.
Seen everything.
Not letting me go get the other stuff.
Ethan, this way.
Oh, God. Uh-oh.
Use the serum on him.
Then there'll only be one. Oh, God.
Are you alright?
Oh, God. No, I'm not alright, Zoe.
Come on. Mia's waiting for us.
What about all the stuff? No, I want the loot. Go back. Turn around. Bitch. Turn around. Turn around. I wish I could... I can't, like... I want the... I want that. I want that. I want it.
I had to use one of them. There's only one left.
There's only one left. There can't just be one left.
What the hell are we gonna do now?
Okay. I'll go for the canon ending. I'll give it to Mia. But I want it to be known that I would rather give it to Zoe. Let it be known I would prefer to save Zoe. She's better than Mia.
It's fine. It was foolish thinking I could escape.
But Zoe,
Go! Both of you just go!
come with us. I'm sure there's someone who can help.
This is not home. Apparently I belong here.
No, I would rather save you, Zoe.
I'll send help.
Don't bother. There won't be anyone left to help!
I mean, at least I killed Jack. I'm not sure. I'm like... Also, I know we used it on Jack, but did we have to? We should have just pelted him down with bullets until we could escape. We should have cured both the girls and just ran away. I don't know. Because also they're like, we need a D-series, like, head and a D-series arm. Whatever that is, surely there's more.
Ethan,
Also, hello, robot.
thank you.
Who the hell else was I gonna choose?
Zoe. Well, you could study, like, what the serum is, like, the components, and you could try to make an artificial one, I think is more the thought.
You had something to do with all this, didn't you? Look, I just want to know the truth.
Ethan, I honestly don't remember.
Try.
You're a liar.
Is that the boat? How the fuck did that get here?
We don't need to argue about if they could make another serum, because I think the important thing is he has to use the serum on Mia so that he can travel with her safely,
What the hell was that?
so that she doesn't attack him. Like, I think that the more important thing is that he has to cure her. He has to cure her immediately so that he doesn't have to run in with the chance of her cutting off his arm again. I think that's more the problem. Because I think studying it would be a great choice. Obviously, Ethan would not study it. Ethan would have to take it somewhere. And now we're Mia. Yeah, but where are they gonna get another D-series thing? I don't even know what that means.
Ethan?
Either way, I would like to save Zoe. I don't care about Mia. At least Mia runs kind of faster.
Ethan? Ethan?
Ethan's gone. But where's Zoe gonna get another D arm and head and stuff? I still don't know what makes them like a declassified arm and leg. Like, how does the classification for this work? You just need a baby? Because they look like babies. Well, the arm's not. The head looked like a baby. This is gross. Ew. I feel like maybe you should not breathe any of the air down here. Kinda is making me think of Soma. God, I loved Soma. Soma was such a good game. Like, honestly. I'm gonna go rewatch Soma. Oh shit. Okay, that did catch me off guard right there. That did. Excuse me, folks. Waterfall of people. Okay. There's probably like nothing I can actually like grab or take or anything. Okay, that's what I figured. Like, none of this- oh.
They're all dead. What is it? The engine room. What the fuck are you talking about? She killed them all. Fuck. What the hell is going on? We need some weapons. Is there any weapons on this ship? I don't know, but let's go this way. Maybe we can get out of here.
Oh, okay. Weird. I think part of also why this feels like Soma suddenly is because I lost all my weapons. Because now I'm Mia. Alright. Go down this hole. So cool. Weird, but cool. That's what I figured. Oh wait, did this one also open? I thought it didn't open, but I guess it did. Sorry. Bad brain. True. Okay. Ugh. I'm gonna vomit. Up the audio? It looked pretty loud to me, but I'll turn it up a little bit. Might get loud later. Every time I do that, I have to go in and do this. Okay. Another person gonna fall out of this one? No. Sucks to die at a toilet. She's inside me. She's inside everyone. What a beautiful patio. Anchor, Annabelle, built in 87. Alright.
Settle down, little girl. Settle.
Are you remembering?
What? What are you?
Her hair is crazy. I'm coming. I'm gonna find you. But yeah, this is clearly, like, I already know this, but this is the ship that Mia was on earlier with Evelyn because her job was to, like, work with Evelyn. But, like, Evelyn escaped. Evelyn's evil. I don't fully remember, but, like, she was sent on this ship. This is how Mia and Evelyn got here.
You said we could be a family.
I don't really want that, though.
What are you talking about?
You said!
Wait!
I'm tired of waiting.
I know she went that way, but I was trying to look around. I can't open this. I don't have any weapons. I took that herb, but now I don't know if I should have, because I don't... I don't think anyone's watching for the first time. I don't think I ruined anything. But if you were... Oh god, I don't have any weapons! What am I supposed to do? I need a fuse. I have no weapons. Give me that shit. Okay. This. Go. Am I gonna come through here with weapons at some point? Like, what the heck? Also, this game is old enough, I'm not too worried about spoilers. Evelyn. Can't get through? The hell, Evelyn? Okay. Oh.
Watch it.
What? Why?
You need to remember, so we can be a family.
I don't really want that either way. Alright, what do we got? Test subject E1, transportation log, top secret, Mia Winter's cabin, October 5th, 2014.
Alan, you're getting worse.
She must have infected me during the attack. And I'm too far gone anyway. But it serves me right. It It's my fault she got out.
The little thingy's
Yeah.
red.
It is your fault. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna let you die.
She didn't attack you?
It's part of her imprinting protocol. I can't believe this is happening.
Here. Take it. It has her tissue.
Tissue samples.
You find her. You fix this.
Okay, Evie. Where are you?
Okay, so she won't attack Mia. Well, her monster thingy sure attacked me. Okay, Special Operations Division Director Alan Droney, caretaker of caretaker Mia Winters. Recent reports suggest that if Evelyn remains at her current location, she's at high risk of being stolen by opposing organizations. Your orders, therefore, are to transfer Evelyn to our Central American branch for safekeeping until further notice. During transfer, be sure to adhere to the following protocols. Act as parental guardians for Evelyn at all times to avoid suspicion. Manage Evelyn's vitals at the genome codex. Vitals via the genome codex provided. If the mission is compromised beyond reconciliation, dispose of Evelyn. I think we're at that point. Also, I got some bullets, but I don't have a gun. I do. I have a machine gun. Okay, so I figured we were on like a military vessel, but it sounds like it was like a...
She's close.
The operation was kind of supposed to be a secret, and we were transferring her subtly to somewhere else. But I don't know why we would do that if she's so freaking dangerous. That sounds like a real bad idea, if you ask me, but nobody did. Otherwise, this mission would have not gone so poorly. Okay. Okay. Getting further away. That's alright. I want to look around. Give me that. Oh, well that's not a good sign. So, this is... Range. Okay, I can go back. So this is clearly before the events of everything that Ethan went through. So... Give me... I'm just trying to kind of figure it out.
She's vomiting. Damn. We'll have to reset.
How's it going?
She's vomiting. Far more in excess of her body mass.
Oh, great.
She's vomiting.
We're gonna be seeing a lot more of her ugly friends if this keeps up. All right. We need to find her, and fast. This is getting out of hand.
Why would you do this? Why? This is... You guys made some poor choices. Okay, climb up. Oh god. Mia, where's your weapon? Okay. Alright. Locked. Did not enjoy that. 20, 19. There she is. You little bitch. Push the button. Call the elevator. Shoot Evelyn. Go, get in. See, what did I know? I knew this was gonna happen. I knew that was gonna happen. Go down. Okay. I'm gonna go find this kid. Bye! The wiring being exposed makes me think I need to... Okay. I can't take that fuse. I feel like I should, but... Where are you? So, okay. They were like, Evelyn won't hurt Mia because it's part of her, like, imprinting protocol. But then why are all of her monsters attacking me? Theoretically, should they not be leaving me alone as well? Stand up. I am tearing through these bullets. But, like, these are made by Evelyn. What the hell do I need for this? They're made by Evelyn, so if Evelyn likes me, they shouldn't be trying to attack me. Oh, great. Well, the answer is because without them I wouldn't have a game, but... My god, you piece. You dead? Your head didn't explode, so I kept shooting. You know, I've never really put the pieces of 7 and 8 together that much because I watched them so far apart. 8 is so much better, though. I just don't like Ethan as a protagonist is all. Really my biggest complaint, which is not a fair complaint. It's just I don't like Ethan.
Ellen, I think she's on the other side of this door.
But I don't have a key.
Try to melt down the lock. You're on the bottom level, right? Check our luggage.
I mean, she is mad at me. I get that. I'm just like... trying to make an argument as to why I shouldn't have to fight these things. But yes, she's mad because mommy doesn't want to be mommy. Okay. I'm gonna go back and use this on some of the other doors. Because I can. Because I don't think... I think if I wasn't supposed to, it wouldn't let me. Surely it wouldn't let me get myself locked out of proceeding. Okay, what's behind door number 1? More bombs, more corrosive. Love that. Cool, cool, cool. There were other doors that I couldn't get through back here. And I went through the door and it gave me another corrosive, so surely I need them all, but like it's gonna let me replenish my stock. But is she even really a child? Isn't that part of the thing? Okay. There's more doors I couldn't get through. There's corrosive back here. But apparently I missed. Oh wait, no, this is a spot to use the corrosive. I thought it was saying I missed the corrosive. More bombs. I feel like this is something I was gonna have to do later, but I'm doing it now. Okay, well, that seems to be all of the spots that I see on the map. I wonder if it's one where it doesn't tag it on the map if you don't explicitly touch it. But I don't know. I'm gonna look around this corner real quick. Okay, now let's just go. But I got a lot more bombs, which I assume will be handy. I think that the tracking thing is kind of fun. Okay. Let's go shoot up a child. She's not a child, she's a demon. But, so, I don't really know the connection between this and 8, other than the fact that it has Ethan and Mia, and Miranda wants the kid. Is Evelyn one of the people that got infected with the mold that... Yeah, right? She was the experiment to try and reincarnate Miranda's kid. Wasn't that it? So she's just a mold demon now. Yes, I'm not your mom.
I'm not mad. Wait. What did you call me?
I don't want to live in the lab anymore. I want a house. And I want you to be my mommy.
Not your mommy.
Hey, Evie. I'll be your mommy.
But that's why she wants a mommy so bad, right?
Yeah.
Because she was supposed to be Mother Miranda's...
Where are you, Evie?
She's supposed to be Mother Miranda's kid. Gonna lock me in. She's gonna be a little bitch.
Evie, wait!
Did you find her?
Yes, but she ran off. She's making more friends, Alan. Those things are everywhere.
More friends.
Are you okay?
You just worry about getting Evelyn back.
Okay, great. I need my number tracker, though, so I know which way she went. 42. Okay, so she went this way. Oh, Evelyn, can you stop? Mommy will get mad at you. Wait, am I going the wrong way? Am I going the wrong way? 6. No, okay, this is right. Now which way? Oh no. Okay. Keep it moving. Just ignore them. Just ignore them. Just ignore them. At this point, I can't afford... No, Evelyn, no, you little bitch. Let me through! Let me in, 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 let me in! You already took the first time watching. Yeah. Well, I'm just putting together those, that it's gotta be... I thought maybe I would need the bombs for something specific. I thought they were for a specific use.
Did you find her?
Yes, but she ran off. She's making more friends, Alan. Those things are everywhere.
I thought the bombs were for a purpose.
Are you okay?
You just worry about getting Evelyn back.
Okay. But yeah, I'm trying to remember things now. How do I use? That didn't work. Okay, well it kind of worked. I thought the bombs were gonna be like a... You need these bombs and then you're gonna like use those to like blow up the ship. I don't know. Okay. I think there was only the one. There should be a second one now. Nope. Okay, never mind. Press the button. Press the button. She's getting so far away! God, this gives such, like, Soma Layers of Fear 2 vibes. Not responding? 3. I want to see my thing. Oh, no.
Emergency safety lockdown system has been engaged.
Excellent. Love that. Hold on. Okay. I had to sneeze. Do I not get my little Evelyn tracker anymore? He's not showing me my numbers. Nah! Well, it's kind of dumb anyway. It's not coming around the door. But now if I step out, then I'm gonna get attacked. I wish I could, like, walk up and just close the door. Okay, well that works too. I'm going to assume this way. Okay, F to... maybe. F to climb up. I'm just kind of running around because it's not telling me which way to go anymore. Okay, I cannot even go downstairs, so we have to go upstairs. Evelyn, where the hell did you go? This is the room we were in before. Hello? You okay?
How did you get here?
Where's Evie?
That's a great question.
She's
I don't
out of
know.
control. Without the treatments, she's deteriorating.
Well, it's a good thing we're already dying.
Wow. Optimistic.
Don't say that.
She trusts you. That little bitch, she never trusts. Okay, wait.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Evie, no,
I'm gonna have to kill him.
Evie,
Alan,
I didn't mean to
listen.
call you that.
She's
Evie, I
trying
didn't
to
mean- I
take
didn't mean-
control.
I'm gonna have to kill him.
Fight her.
I'm gonna have to kill him. Shoot him. Shoot him now. Unfortunate. Evie, why are you doing this though? I mean, I know why, but like, why? Okay, where'd she go? Sorry, bro. Too late for you. Let's go see if I can find her. Nothing over here. Okay. This is where we make the video. Okay. Right? Do it. Start the game. This is the start of the game.
You were right. I did lie to you. I shouldn't have. All I can say is that if you get this, stay away. Forget that you ever knew me. Have a good life.
I wish I would have listened. Okay. So that's the thing that causes the start of the game. Oh boy. Run! Run, run, run! Ew!
We'll be together forever.
The hell? Guy just exploded. You know, Evelyn, if you want us to be together forever, you need to let me not die. Okay, was that where we were supposed to be taking her? Because that was not the ship, that was like a separate thing. Is that where we were taking her?
Now do you remember?
Yes, Evelyn. I remember.
Can we be a family like before?
No, Evie. We can't be a family. We were never a family. We will never
She's gonna
be
kill you, Mia.
a family.
Then I don't need you anymore.
She's gonna kill you. She's gonna murder you. Like, straight up. You're gonna die. Saved. Let's go. It's where our dude died. Place the sample. Okay, so this is to destroy a subject. Use something. This is vaguely saying something about what we're gonna do with the sample that we have. Because we have that sample of her, like, that we got from the dude earlier. I assume this door is locked. No, it opened. Okay. Laptop on the floor. Bullets. Chem fluid. This seems like big fight time. This is reading to me like big fight time. Broken. I don't have corrosive. Thought I had more, but I guess not. Okay. We're gonna have to go murder Demon Child. Which reminds me, I was watching an episode of Close Enough last night. And there is an episode where somebody has a demon child, which is a very interesting episode. Not my favorite. But, okay. Fall down hole. Real quick, let's do this. And then we might end up making another... Oh, I thought we had more chem fluid. Either way, I feel like the healing is important. That's really cool. That's really cool. You know I'm a sucker for, like, pretty scenery. That's really cool. Close Enough is written by... written or directed or... It's a J.G. Quintel show. He did... Regular Show is the one he's most famous for, I think.
Maybe it still works.
I have to change camera. Ethan. Ethan. He's on camera 5.
Okay. Bottom level.
But Close Enough is a show about...
Stop it, Evelyn!
It's a show about, like, parents. Just 2 young people who have a kid.
Where is she?
It's a good show. Would recommend. But a woman gives birth to the devil's baby. Weird. Was Evelyn a normal kid before all of this? Surely she... Like... She had to have been, like, a normal kid before all of this. Okay. That just looks like a way we could backtrack, maybe? Captain's cabin. Oh, yeah. Wait. Oh, but what? I want it. How do I... Ship map. Okay, good, good. Lug wrench. How do I get this? Can I beat down the door with a lug wrench? No. Okay. What happened to the corrosive I had? Did I only have that corrosive in my memory? And I need to get more now? Because I would like more. And also a lockpick if that requires a lockpick. But I feel like it's going to use corrosive stuff. Because I want that. Very much. Hey, look. But I don't have any... I don't have any frickin' weapons. Punch it. Bomb. Bomb. Okay, well I can't fix that. Okay. If I get a weapon, I will try to remember that that is there. It's weird. I hate that we, like, were in that memory and we had all these weapons and all our cool stuff, and now I have none of it. Okay. So I guess I just need to drop down, right? Yeah. Drop down into the elevator shaft. Ouch. Okay. Turn. Climb up. Open the door. Find the locker key. Go to the bottom level and save Ethan. Get the machine gun. So it looks like the machine gun is, like, gonna be required? I'm not entirely sure at this point. How would I know where the key is? Where did I get the corrosive before? The bottom floor out of our luggage? Is that what I got out of our stuff? Do I need to go all the way down? This is what you get when you have a terrible memory. Still nothing there. Okay. What about this? What about this? Guess not. And it's, yeah, it's, okay. Alright. That is not an option. Don't like hearing things move around. I don't like that. That's one I can't do. That's a guy I don't want to touch. No! Go away. Okay. Open this. Handgun. Open this. Nothing in there. Leave it open anyway. Okay, I have all of 2 shots in this. How helpful. Try to use the item you got in there. The lug wrench. Oh! Okay, I kind of forgot we got that. I wish I could use the lug wrench to beat all these things. I'm gonna look around real quick though. This is just the stairwell. Okay. No, can't use anything. What's in here? What do we got? I would give a lot of things, not anything, but a lot of things to have any sort of ammo for this gun. Dear Janet, how's it going? I guess half a year or so will have passed by the time you get this letter. Life is so boring here, day after day, just the same old sea. Although there is one thing that's different. This time we have some passengers sailing with us, which hardly ever happens. It's a couple with a little girl. I think they're distant relatives of the captain. Imagine traveling on a tanker instead of a passenger ship. They must be hard up. I tried talking to the little girl earlier. Her dad shot me this nasty look. What's he so worried about? Now that I think about it, the captain said he didn't even have any relatives. Maybe I'm overthinking this? I miss you. Love, Jim. You were not overthinking it. It was weird. What is the point of looking at this? I can, so I feel like I should. Is there... Okay, I don't know why I looked at that. Amazon River Cruise Guide, Beauty in the Black Lagoon? Okay. Ammo! Thank you. Still need a knife, though. If possible? Is there a knife? I don't know. It's too late for us, but at least I can let the world know what happened here. I was on night shift yesterday, so I was taking a nap in the bunk room around noon. I was half asleep and I heard a little girl laughing. Or was that all in my head? I woke up at 19:30. There was some sort of ruckus in the passageway. Drew, one of the engineers, came in and said there was something going on down below. Maybe a riot. He looked pale in the face. He told me he was going down to check it out, but never came back. It must have been around 1950 when I heard the scream. I went to the laundry room to check it out and saw Clark being eaten by some sort of blackish monster. The monster turned and started coming towards me, huge shark-like teeth snapping in its jaw. I just screamed like a little girl and ran for it. Hi, Builder! Oh, it's nice to see you. Now I'm huddled up in this bunk room shaking as I write this. There's a whole host of those creatures lurking in the passageways now. I can still hear screams now and then, but there's no way I'm going out there now. And that's it. I've written everything I know. Giovanni Finetti. Okay. Give me that. Okay. Right. Gotta find that stupid corrosive. I should have paid more attention. Go away. I'm in here. You can't come in here. Okay, go, 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 go. Go, go, go. I can't go any further down, I don't think. What did I take the fuse from? Should I be... Yeah, I can't go down from here. But on the map, it... I guess that's going up. Maybe I'm being dumb. It's very possible that I'm just dumb. Not sure. Where do I get it? This one I can't do. This is the way to go down. But I can't use it. Am I supposed to go back up? Can't do anything here. That's a lockpick. That's a corrosive. Can't do anything there. I've got the lug wrench. There's got to be somewhere I can use that. Because it wouldn't... There's no action I can take on that door. I could take the... You piece of shit. I could take the fuse out. Where would I put it, though? I feel like that fuse might be helpful. I just don't know where to put it. It's locked from the other side. Somebody help. I am so confused. Where did I get that? I can't watch the movie again, can I? No. Because that'd make me play it out again. Where did I get the corrosive? Contents have been taken. We're on the 3rd floor. We made the video in here. Moving forward from here, we have to have a corrosive. We don't frickin' have. Nothing else in here. Okay, let's go back in here then. Everybody has to watch me be confused. That's how this works. So I climb up there and all I can do is fall back down. Camera 5, S2. This one. Where am I now? Where am I now? I'm on, 4th. I need to go down to S2. And I need to find a way to get this stupid thing open. And figure out what I got the lug wrench for. Wish this was one where I could just shoot locks. Climb up. Climb up. Okay. Go this way. Surely I can't save Ethan without the gun. This is the first floor. And under the first floor is S2. How? Need to check around. Well, I mean, yeah, I do, but... You piece of shit. I don't have enough bullets for you. Leave me alone. God, okay. I don't know where I'm not looking, though. You know what I'm saying? I just need to know what the lug wrench is for. And, like, maybe how to get a lockpick. And corrosive. That thing is behind me. And I'm like, I could take the fuse out, but I don't know if it'll do me any good. Oh, how can you follow me in here? That's not in your zone. I'm just real dumb. We have a problem, and it's that I'm dumb. Like, there's really nothing I can do on this. That's fine. Honestly. Like, because I feel like this would be a spot that would make sense to use. Just kill me real quick. I don't think I've seen anyone not running around in circles in this part. Well, that's at least good. Let me do something. It's like, I genuinely cannot figure out what I'm missing. No, that's okay. I'm looking up a little bit of general guidance. Okay, I'm sorry you're not feeling well. Okay. I'm already past this part. Looking for just like the most general of information, and Polygon is typically helpful. Okay, so we see that we need to save Ethan. Just reading. On. Okay. Oh my god, it's so stupid. I think I know what I need to do, and it's so stupid. Okay. Okay. Let's see where it puts me back. Okay, I've got a lot to still do. Alright. So, I need to find the cabins, because that's where I got the ammo. This room over here, I think, is where I got the ammo. Here. And then, like, under the edge of one of these beds, I think? Yes, okay. So I have ammo now. We can just go back. I've already broken that. That's fine. Ugh, you suck. Okay, so we need to go back to where we can get on top of the elevator. I think. Yeah. Which should be... maybe this room? This floor, I mean? Is this the floor where I can be? Yes. Okay, so now I can get in on top of the elevator. And this is the lug wrench. That's what I was missing. That's what I was missing this whole time. That's all I needed to do to progress. And there's the fuse that I figured I would need. Lewis, this cable is completely fried. We had a replacement, but had to use it to fix something else in the 3rd floor sickbay. You're gonna have to ask Dr. Waddle for it. I'm needed down in the number 2 engine room, but I can't get down there unless we try to get this thing working, blah, 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 blah. I need a fuse, and I need this. Now, I am on a floor that I was unable to access. We get a freaking knife. A big one, too. Hey, look. Ammo. And a note. God, that's so dumb. I cannot believe that that's all I had to do. Special Operations Division Director Alan Droney and caretaker Mia Winters. Recent reports suggest that if Evelyn remains at her current location... Okay, that's we already read that. We read that in, I think, the other... in the videotape. Corrosive. Save. For the love of God, please, save. Okay, there's nothing in there. And that monster disappeared. You unlocked it? Okay, so now we can get to the stairwell. What a time. Go in here. Gunpowder. That's helpful, I suppose. Okay, now I'm just trying to move to make up for all of the time I wasted. Won't open. How do I make it open? Like, it's connected to the art. How do I know which way it's supposed to go? There's gonna be something somewhere that tells me how to do that. It's too vague otherwise. Nope, dislike. Do not want to partake in that. Thank you. Wait for them to potentially despawn. Guess not. There's still more down there that I need. This gonna give me a lockpick? This gonna give me a lockpick? Oh god, let me touch it. Lockpick, lockpick! Go away, sir. I did not invite you to be here, sir. I'm gonna wait for him to despawn. It'll happen. Go away, sir. Okay. I'm gonna need you to kindly go away. That'll work. Okay, there's more out here, though. There's for sure more out here. What did I just freaking say? You know what? Screw it. Screw it. They'll give me more corrosive if I use my corrosive. Cabin's locker key. Okay, captain's cabin locker key. The words. Oh, you piece. Okay. Alright. Well, I needed that. That's good. Okay. How damaged am I? How unhealth am I? Probably pretty unhealth. If I just say you piece, then I'm not cursing, but you know what I mean. Okay, that's the stairwell. There's some places we didn't get to fully examine back here, so we gotta keep looking. Okay, open the trash. What's in the trash? Why did I open that? There's nothing in there. That artwork. There's gonna be a way to solve that. I just don't know what it is. Okay. Do we need to head up to the cabin then? Captain's cabin. Gunpowder. Somebody was microwaving chem fluid. Do I want... Do I... I don't know. Let's go to the cabin. Like, the captain's cabin. Go get our machine gun back. And then we'll go try and save Ethan. I think it's on top floor, so we'll just go all the way up. We need more corrosive for the control room area, though. Oh, I can't. I forgot. I have to go up the ladder. I have to go in here. Right? Yeah. This is the right way. And then I have to go in here. Don't I? Will this take me there? I think so. This ship is so confusing. But to be fair, I feel like ships in real life would also be very confusing. From the one time I've been on a large ship, I was very confused. Okay. Now we are... Yes. Ah, no! Leave me alone! I'm not good at shooting you! Run, 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 run. Not good at this. Okay. I wanted to make ammo with that. Where'd you come from? You're not even the one that was hitting me before. You're not even the one that I was fighting. Use this stupid key. Get me a machine gun. I need it. Give, give. Give, give. And a bomb. Okay, so we got that mission complete. We need to find a power cable in the 3rd floor sick bay. To get to sick bay, I need more corrosive. Where will one find more corrosive? I don't know. I guess, do I have a lockpick? I have a lockpick, so maybe there's some corrosive in that locked box in the control room. We need to get down to 3rd floor. Which should be able to do like this. Are we on 3rd floor? Perfect. Alright, let's go open that lockbox. Please have corrosive. That would just make everything better. You're not corrosive. You're not what I asked for. Okay, well now I'm back at a loss of trying to find corrosive. Previously, the deal was that it had been with our luggage, but I can't get to the luggage area. I don't think. Or wait, no, I found where it was, but the thing was empty? I don't know. I don't know. I've got to keep looking. There's doors here. I guess I can go try the 1st floor again. Climb up. Nope. No thank you. Do not want. Just gonna take the long way around. Did not ask for this. Like, I feel like maybe there used to be some in there. Did I get some out of there? I don't know. The previous sections of the game all made sense. This section is so confusing. This section is very confusing. Because if I take this fuse, because I need a fuse, you are the worst. Stop it. Shut up. Now that's locked. But I can't take that, right? Like, because I need to be able to... I need to be able to go through there because I can't access the stairwell the other way. I didn't see you because you are blending in with the floor. Great. Guess we're doing that. Okay. Knife? Thanks, I guess. Now I've also explored this room. What else is there? Why can I look at this? What good do I get from looking at this? Gotta find corrosive. Gotta find corrosive. Maybe I need to go back to the floor I was on? I don't know. Where's the note that... Because there's the puzzle that I haven't done for the paintings. Maybe that's what I need. Let's go try... I don't know where that was. Let's go mess with the paintings. That's about the only thing I can think I haven't done. Is it the lounge? We need to go to the second floor? To the lounge? Look how big this knife is. Ethan was walking around with the baby knife. First floor. Second floor. Piece of crap. We're gonna take the long way around. Maybe Mia has baby hands. I don't know, man. Could be. I certainly cannot say. That was bad. I wasted a lot. Okay. They're the same paintings. This one's upside down. Okay. Won't open. I can't take them off of the wall. Can I? Like, all I do is rotate them. They're not in the same order. But they're all facing the same way now. And that didn't unlock it. Right? Are they all facing the same way? This one wrong somehow? This is weird. I think they're all correct. Except for this one. Maybe is that it? That was it. That one was weird. Okay, what do I have here? Thank God. Now we can continue. Alright, where were all of the corrosive places? Go down a floor, the recreation room. How do I go down? Where's the down? Okay, long way it is. We need to go down to the rec room. Go, 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 go. I guess I could go... I cannot go down this way. Go down, go down. I go in here, will you disappear? Evie's upstairs. Okay. It worked! Okay, so... down. Finally making some progress. I don't like that I had to solve that puzzle to get the corrosive. Like, I guess it kind of makes sense, but it just feels not great. That was the that was how I had to get it. Especially when there's not like an actual thing that gives you any sort of clue. Backpack. Corrosive. I don't know if I really need the backpack, but I'm not going to complain about the backpack. And then I assume I can't use the corrosive on the door over here because it would have... I don't have any action button on this door. Yeah. Still can't do anything there. So now we need to go upstairs. To third floor. Third floor. Because that's where we're going to get the parts we need to fix the elevator. Better not be any moldy boys. I don't want to see them. I am accepting of 0 mold boys. Okay, use this. What if we just left Ethan? What if we just ran away? She ran away 3 years ago. Ethan was fine without her 3 years ago. Stop it with the noises. Don't appreciate it. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Mia? Mia? I don't like this. At least I've fought one of these before. Can you stop, sir? I would like you to not. Reload quickly. How much more is it gonna take? Thank you. I was like, that kind of took more than I expected. Did you just explode on me? The hell? The hell? Give me that. Corrosive. So now I still need a fuse. She will not go. She will not go through the door. Why won't you go through the door? Okay, fine. I think that's where one of those little bobbleheads was, so let's go back around and look at that anyway. All the way around. Could be wrong, though. There was a spot where there was a bobblehead that I didn't get. Because I didn't have any weapons. I guess that's the door. It didn't lead to anything. Great. Good. So now we've done everything in there. There's no corrosive spot there. We just have to repair the elevator. I can do that. Put this in. Now we still need the fuse. That's gonna be harder. Can I climb up from here? Okay, so I can... Nope. Gotta go over here. Gotta grab the fuse out of the door and climb back into the elevator. Exactly how it has to go down. I can't remember where it was that I got that bobblehead though and didn't shoot. Was it in this stairwell? Hold on. Real quick. Just real quick. No. We're just not gonna get it, I guess. Because I don't remember where it was. Get back in there. Okay, we have fixed the elevator. We would like to... Can I make my selection? We'd like to go to S2. That's where Ethan is. There's an S1 that we're skipping. I don't know why the elevator goes from 1 to S2. No, he's waiting. He's been waiting quite a while, to be honest. Took me too long. Yeah, I thought I heard something. I wish that would just... Okay. You know what? It's fine. Give me the bomb. Jesus. No, no, no. I hate you. I hate you. I'm running low on ammo. This is a problem. Okay, it's giving me a lot of bombs, though. I think we're gonna have to blow up the child. Also, this is yet another RE game where I never learned how to use the knife very well. Which is just freaking hilarious, if you ask me. What I expected. Neat. Neat. Oh, it's gonna blow up. I almost forgot that they explode. Give me that. Give me that. Okay. Use some corrosive. Wow, an antique coin. No, not yet. Not yet. I'm glad it let me walk away. Another bomb. Really? That's it? Alright. Let's prepare to kill her. Alright. Let's chat.
I need you to do something.
Ethan.
Ethan.
You never see Ethan's whole face.
Ethan? Ethan?
No.
Hey, shh, shh. I know. I'm not gonna hurt you.
Okay.
Hell, I never would have.
This isn't real.
Helped it. What do you mean? I'm no killer, son. Neither is Marguerite.
Okay, I still believe Lucas is a killer. Lucas is a killer.
Zoe here. That girl, Evelyn. She did this.
What the hell is she? No, what did she do to you?
It was that exposition dump.
She infected us with her gift. That's what she calls it. I found her near a busted out tanker in the bayou. Everything changed after that.
So she infects you and then she takes control?
No. Not exactly, son. She just... She forces her way into your mind, your soul. You can't fight back. You are connected to her, and you can't resist the urge to...
Are we like connected because she infected us both? Like our brains are now connected?
You're a different person after that.
Just like Mia. So Mia sent me that message because of Evelyn.
Listen, the girl just wants a family of her own. She's the key. All right? You find her, and you stop her.
It's like, we killed this man.
Free my family. Please.
I mean, I'm working on it, man. I get that she, like, wants a family,
Away from him.
but...
He doesn't love you. I can make him love you.
Don't hurt him.
Silly, I told you I'm not gonna hurt him.
Don't you dare.
So what? You're not my mommy. Remember?
Yeah, I'm not your mommy. I'm just an adult you should listen to. I'm Ethan again. I'm Ethan.
Mia, how?
There's no time. You have to get out of here and find her. Here,
She's right there.
take this.
What?
She's right there.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Saving your life. You need to go. I won't be able to resist for much longer.
Are you like infected again? I just cured you.
Go kill that little bitch.
I like just healed
Mia!
you. Did she infect you again? Okay. So
Okay, you little bitch. Where the fuck are you?
do I have my stuff? I don't have my stuff. I mean, this is the only way I can go. But like, how? Oh, here. Let me in. I got places to be. I got things to do. I got monsters to destroy. Thank God we're not on that ship. I hated it. Crouch. Face deep into that water. I don't have any weapons. Oh boy, look, we're back at the house. Oh, we're going under? Interesting. Interesting. So, did Evelyn take all of my things? With her mold? February 18th, 1892. There was a collapse in the Patterson mine. I don't know how to say that first name. And Beckford are dead, and Huxley will never walk on his own again. Old man Stan was right. The ground there is too unstable. February 19th, 1892. The company's not going to send any replacements. They want us to work double shifts instead. I can't wait to get back to the old country. Are they watching us from that helicopter? Can we call the helicopter?
Alpha 1, this is Bravo 1. Do you read?
This is Alpha 1. Report. Did you find anything?
A thorough search of the Baker property revealed 0 survivors. Repeat,
What about
0
Zoe?
survivors. We did find evidence of a skirmish.
What about Zoe?
Evelyn?
Negative. However, we did find several encrypted messages from the baker's son Lucas to an unknown third party. You can probably guess who that was.
That's just great. We've had reports he's in the abandoned mine south of the property. I'm gonna go have a look.
Lucas
Roger
is
that.
in the abandoned
We'll meet you
mines.
at those coordinates.
If you encounter Evelyn, orders are shoot to kill. Repeat, shoot to kill.
I agree with those orders. I'm not part of your group, but I will obey those orders. Okay, I don't know if I have enough coins. You've taken Mia's things. Great. 5. 5 is not 9. This is 9. I have 5. 5 is not 9. I must have missed some. Okay. So let's get all our stuff. Ooh. We could take Mia's machine gun. I think I will. We'll take the knife. handgun. I like Mia's knife more than the knife I had. So we're taking Mia's knife. The burner. I guess the grenade launcher and I guess the shotgun. This feels like too much. We'll take the first aid that we have. Maybe not the burner. I don't know. Or maybe not the grenade launcher. I haven't used a grenade. I have not used a grenade launcher once. I don't think I would need corrosive for anything. We can use the chem fluid to craft, or yeah, we can use the chem fluid to craft some stuff. Because I feel like this is the end, so we need to just really go crazy. Also, this is probably a good point for me to take a real quick bathroom break. So I'm actually gonna go do that really quickly, and then we'll get right back to it. So just sit tight. Thank you for being patient. We were just 2.5 hours in and I hadn't used the restroom yet, and I was like, well, maybe I ought to go ahead and do that. Anyway, let's get back to it. We were just trying to finish stocking up. I'd like to have more open inventory space. So, here, actually. Ah, those are enhanced. That's regular. I'd like to have more open inventory, so maybe I should leave behind a gun. I'm not entirely sure what the best choice is. We could also just kind of just go with it and see how it is, you know? Oh, did I not? Okay, we're not gonna have an empty slot, because I need the machine gun ammo too. Standard power handgun. Standard power handgun. So there's no point in taking the other gun. Let's just give it a shot. I'm not even gonna save. Because we saved right before that. I wish I could get the nicer handgun, but we don't have enough coins. Unless we find some more real quick. I missed some somewhere. See, look, okay. I'd like an inventory space. I need some level of inventory space. Maybe I don't need the grenade launcher. It's the only weapon I've never used. We'll see how this goes. Maybe I'll regret it, I don't know. But I really like the machine gun, so I'd rather have it. I immediately regret my choice. I think that the grenade launcher would be great there. I think the grenade launcher is the way to go. Is there anything over here? No? One grenade launcher, please. How do I... What weapon is this? That's the machine gun, I think. Whoa! My monitor just gave me a black screen. I'm not doing that. Hold on. Okay. I don't know, something just happened, but anyway, it's fixed now. How do I make it so I can use the machine gun? I want to like... Does it have to be in a quick slot? There. Okay. Yeah, see, he's even doing the thing because I've literally never even equipped it. Okay. Thought they were all gone for a sec. I was really excited. What if... Very nice. That did not kill you! Why not? Maybe this is not as good as I thought it would be. I feel like it should not have taken 2 shots to kill those guys. Any goodies? No, sir. No, sir. I thought you only took oh, ah! They're everywhere. They're everywhere. Ethan. I can't even blame him because he doesn't have shaky bitch hands like Leon does. Okay. Alright. Jesus Christ. Burner fuel. Let's reload if we haven't reloaded things. Now we can take the burner fuel. What do we got over here? Shotgun shells I can't take. And there's chem fluid I can't take. What does my health look like? I'm still green. Whatever. Just go. I just feel like, especially in Resident Evil games, I like to hoard everything. I like to pick up every single item because I'm like, my resources are very limited. But in this one, that hasn't been as big of a problem. I think the fight with Marguerite, I kind of got low. But generally speaking, resources have not been as big a problem as you'd think. Okay. Oh, come on. Why does this not... Why do I feel like this does nothing? Like, you know, I feel like this should kill it faster. I feel like that took forever. Okay. But it said Lucas was down here. And sure as shit, looks like he was. Maybe still is. Probably, to be honest. I'm gonna have to watch where I walk. Heh, I knew something was coming. Oh, I didn't see you though. I need to put the shotgun in. Where you at? There we go. I'm gonna go get that chem fluid back upstairs. Gonna do a madhouse run? Hi, Juicy. I don't know what that is. Is that one of the, like, post-game things? Oh, I can't go back up. Is that, like, one of the, like, the extra missions? Because, I mean, sure. The hardest difficulty. Oh, that. Probably not. I'm not very good at this. I like them a lot, and I think people who watch me enjoy watching me struggle. But I don't think I could do the max difficulty. I'm not great at kinds of games like this, but I really like games like this. I'm gonna real quick. Nope. Oh, no, 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 no. Mm-mm. Something's coming. Gonna keep moving is what I'm gonna do. Oh, God. Stop it. I don't want— No! There's so many. Okay, I can't. F. Go, go, go. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Run. Because I need to be able to— Okay. I want to switch this with this. And honestly, I'd really like to have access to these faster. Ooh, it's doable, especially if you get the saw. It might be doable, I get that. But will I have fun doing it? Probably not. I like to have fun. It would take me a lot of practice to get good enough to do, like, the hardest— Lucas! I forgot. I literally told myself, hey, pay attention, Lucas was here. As you can see, I don't know if I would survive the hardest difficulty. Not that it wouldn't be cool, just that I'm not very good. Why can't I just equip this? Like, why does it have to be in one of these? I don't like it. Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay, Lucas. God, what a dick. Okay. Sent Friday, January 16th, 2015, 12:42 a.m. Thanks to you guys, it's been about a week since my head's been clear and back to normal. And she still thinks she's got me. You guys really need to work on fixing that. Not only does she look like a little kid, but she's about as stupid as one, too. Mom and Dad are still totally under, though. I was wondering, is this whole family obsession something you guys programmed into her? Kinda fucked up. What did I tell you? Lucas is a dick. He was a bad person before she showed up. Okay, Friday, November 4th, 2015, 2:10 a.m. That bitch Mia is still somewhere in between Evie La La Land and reality. She gets pretty violent, so I locked her up in a cell. I thought maybe Evelyn would get mad since Mia is her favorite and all, but she doesn't seem to care. She actually goes and visits her sometimes. She thinks Mia's her mommy. Like I said, your bioweapon is fucked up. Well, like, we found the journal entry, and Lucas is like, I locked another kid in the attic. Yes, he's dead now. And I'm like, you did what? So yes, he's a piece of crap. Evelyn's family obsession is getting out of hand. She's making everyone kidnap more and more assholes off the street to add to her freak show of a family. Maybe she's getting tired of Mia not coming around. But it's a pain in the ass for me, because I gotta clean up the mess whenever somebody new comes along. By the way, Evie's looking sick or something. Her skin's getting all wrinkly and she's getting gray hairs. Is this supposed to happen? It's almost like she's getting old all of a sudden. So Lucas was communicating with somebody. And he's saying, you guys, did you guys program her like this? So presumably he's talking to the people that were working with Evelyn? Unclear. I can't heal. I don't have anything. I don't have chem fluid. I need chem fluid. Okay, this report details the symptoms that appear when the bacterium, hereafter referred to as mold, that grows inside of the E-Series infects a human. Be sure to read this document thoroughly before dealing with E-Series weaponized assets. Initial infection. The mold ingests nutrients from the subject's body to propagate itself and slowly takes over cells within the body. As a side effect of this, the infected subject gains remarkable regenerative abilities. During experiments, we removed arms and legs from test subjects that found that they were able to co-opt the amputated limbs in a matter of minutes. Mid-stage infection. Once the mold reaches the brain, the subject's thoughts become in tune with those of the E-Series asset. The subject starts hearing things and experiencing hallucinations, and soon comes under complete control of the E-Series asset. If this state continues, the host will lose all sense of ego. Complete infection. After every cell in the body has been taken over by the mold, the subject begins to lose their human form. Physical mutations differ from case to case, but all result in him or her acquiring incredible physical strength. Continuing a subject at this stage would be extremely difficult. Or containing a subject at this stage. Containing and continuing. The hell is that? So we've got 10 minutes after dose, death. This is Evelyn. Dosage test, vomiting, cell calcification. So those are all pictures of them doing experiments with Evelyn. What is this another, is this more serum or something? Target acquired. It is! This is the thing where we can, wait, we put this in there, yeah? What does it do? Necrotoxin, destroys cell of any subject based on the E-Series bioweapon model. Oh, this is what we need to use to kill Evie. Use only for disposal of E-Series assets. The toxin must first be stimulated before use. Do this by placing a sample of an E-Series cell into the container, which I did. Stabby, stabby. Cool. Like that. I appreciate that. This is a lot of reading because it's just trying to dump the X story onto us, so. Oh boy. This project was instigated in 2000 as one of several concepts for the company's next generation experimental battlefield superiority initiative, working with technical assistance from HCF to develop a bioweapon for neutralizing combatants in mass with minimal direct contact. Nexbus was later folded and all its assets diverted to this project. Whatever makes this project remarkably different from conventional weapons is its ability to turn enemy combatants into allies, converting hostile enemies into willing servants. Since this effectively eliminates the cost of not only prisoner of war handling, but also combat itself, it's no wonder that we had the blank and even blank's blank organization chomping at the bit to get on board. The project would never have existed if it were not for the discovery of blank on blank, the remarkably progressed vicariant evolution fungus that we commonly termed the mutamycete. The fabrication method for each bioweapon was to introduce the mutamycete genome into a pre-stage 4 human embryo and perform cultivation on a controlled environment over a period of 30 to 40 weeks. So they're growing babies. They're growing babies. Where are the babies coming from? The resulting organisms were referred to as candidate specimens and graded based on usability from the impractical and faulty Series A through D to the perfected Series E. A common appearance was selected for the bioweapons, that of a roughly 10-year-old girl, to ensure ease of blending in with urban/refugee populations. The first Series E specimen was named Evelyn. and has proven capable of secreting the mutamycete blank from her tissue at will. It is also of note that Evelyn's mutamycete imposes a profound control over body and mind when introduced to a host organism. We still have a lot to learn about the mechanism by which Evelyn achieves and maintains control, but the working theory is that the vector is similar to the auto-inducer pheromones used for quorum sensing in Pseudomonas bacteria. This is getting kind of technical. These words are hard. Evelyn's control is exerted in a series of discrete stages, the first of which is hallucination. Almost immediately after infection, the subject begins to see images of Evelyn, though she is not in fact there, and even hear her voice, which is inaudible to anyone else. Auditions with infected subjects throughout the stages of infection reveal that at first, the phantom Evelyn appears to be a normal young girl, sometimes desiring companionship or assistance. As time progresses, she begins making more and more extreme demands, including self-mutilation and attacks on other people. The psychological shock that this induces helps to break down the mind's natural barriers, Evelyn's brainwashing effect. And by the time the mental control is achieved, the mutamycete infection has progressed throughout the body's cells with the body blank. That was a lot. Okay. But we kind of knew most of that at this point. Any other goodies? Oh boy. Okay. Bear with me. Evelyn's functions also include the ability to form organisms from mycelia, the fungal filaments. The term organism is used loosely here. Strictly speaking, they are superorganisms formed of countless mycelia, What's important, though, is that they exhibit a strong survival instinct and will defend themselves ferociously with the slightest provocation. Their fungal toughness and remarkable strength give them significant battlefield potential. The researchers have been calling these superorganisms the molded, made of mold and also molded in shaped. The name has a certain elegance to it. For the treatment of accidental infections, performing blank on samples of Evelyn's body tissue produces a unique fungal serum. Administering the serum to an infected subject will cause the mycelia to calcify, but if the subject's cells are already largely invaded, the serum will be fatal, which is what happened to Jack. Since the treatment window is so small, the serum's primary use is therefore disposal of infected subjects rather than a cure. In exploring the serum's potential, we found that its subjecting it to blank would enhance its effects to extreme potency, becoming a compound we now call E-necrotoxin, which blank in even tiny amounts. What's been interesting to observe in Evelyn's behavior is her obsession with the concept of family. In experiments, we found on multiple occasions that infected subjects were compelled to act as her mother or father, treating her as if she were really their daughter. Why did she settle upon family as the theme for her mental control? This is just speculation, but it could be that she instinctively understands that family unit is better suited to blending into social groups than a lone girl. On the other hand, well, a sentimental sort might suggest that she's making up for a perceived lack of love in her quarantined upbringing, a parent's love. Ooh, okay, I need a drink. Hold on. Let's continue. Oh boy. Toxin rounds. Okay. Get a save. You've reached the maximum number of slaves. yeah. I probably have reached the maximum number of saves. That checks out. Save there. Alright, maybe this is where the big fight happens. Now I need to be more prepared. Well, we don't need any herbs if we're not gonna have chem fluid. We have to keep this on us. I'm gonna put this back for now, because we need to get some heals in our inventory. I'm actually gonna take these herbs right back when I said I wasn't. Craft that. For now, let's store the neuro round. We need another strong chem fluid. Because we all know that I'm going to be healing a lot. It's very clear that I'm going to need all of this healing. I've got ammo. I'm not too worried about that. I also assume I don't need the corrosive for, like, literally anything. That wouldn't make sense for me to take. I just keep seeing it in my box here, like, confused about it. Okay. Let's take this back out. Put this back in. Let's make sure all of my guns are loaded to max. Okay, well that's only 3, but I can't do anything about that. Then that one's reloaded. Those are good. The shotgun needs reloaded. And then we're gonna go for it. Ah, I need to heal. Means I'm gonna make one more. I'm trying to be super prepared because it's not gonna go great. I know I'm gonna struggle at least a little. Take this out. Put this in. And then... Where's herb? Just one. Combine. Make another one. Take my bombs back and we're going through that door. And I swear to God, I'm gonna die so many times. We have 1 inventory slot open. That's reasonable. I bet this doesn't work? Yeah, okay. What do you have in store for us? I don't like this light, I can't see. Chem fluid. Where am I supposed to go? Was that door supposed to work? No. There's a passage here. That's what the map is for. Oh, great. Dirty water. My favorite. I see no reason to go over there. It looks suspicious. I'm going this way. So Lucas was down here. Is Lucas... Those were her toes. No? Can I say no? Can I say no? Reload. Always reload. Am I allowed to say no to you? Especially to the dying thing. I'd rather not. Oh, not one of you. I hate those things. Just keep moving, just keep moving, just keep moving. Just keep moving. I don't even have an inventory slot, so it's not worth trying to break that open. Get out of my way! Get out of my way. Okay, map, 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 map. My mouse wheel wasn't locked. Okay, shotgun shells. You son of a... Die. Please. Thank God, okay. And we got burner fuel. That works out. There's something back here. Just another bomb. I mean, I'll take it. Run! Ethan! Oh god. Okay, you're getting a shotgun, is what you're getting. As soon as I reload it. Gross. Why? Go away. Evelyn, we need to have a talk. If you want me to be your father, this is sure not the way to go about it. If I hit all 3 shots, I can kill one of those things with this. Otherwise, I'm gonna waste 3 shots. Oh no. Oh no. Oh boy. There's multiple of you? Oh god, oh god, oh god. Heal. Please. For the love of God. Oh, frick. Run away. I've cornered myself. I'm in danger. I'm in danger. Ah! Reload. I'm gonna die. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Oh my god. I wish I had my grenade launcher equipped. I would have loved to have used it here. But it's... I would have to open the menu and I do that, I die. If I open the menu, I die. Jesus, you suck. Okay. Great. Reload. Reload. Can't take it. I'd really like to take it. It would be very beneficial if I could take it. Are any of these gonna be Lucas? I swear to God, if any of these explode. Also, I'm interested in all of the, stuff that comes later. Like, after I finish the main game. I want to learn more about Lucas. And I think there's more to learn about Lucas. I don't have anything I can combine this chem fluid with. I'm just gonna have to pass. Okay. Evelyn, where are you? I'd like to just fight you. I know you can't fight back very well, but that's specifically why I would like to fight you. I have no qualms killing you. Okay. A mind map. Save over this. Okay. I don't know. That was easy. The wheelchair is empty. Which is interesting. Let's do that. That sounds like a choice to me. Doll. Looks kind of like Evelyn.
I'm sure of it.
This is when we were down here before and she was looking for the door. Just blow it up. Oh. I was like, I have explosives. E1. This is Evelyn. She's the old lady. She's the old lady. And I'm gonna find her, and I am going to kill her. Evie? What I thought. She's not real.
Your fault.
She's not real. Okay, so this wall's broken. Is there anything? I don't think there was anything in this room. Evelyn, I'm coming for you. Going to murder you. This is the house, the part of the house that we started the game in, I think, right?
Ethan, it's okay. It's okay, it's me.
You're not here.
No, you
This isn't real.
to hurt me.
Kill him, Mommy.
But you shouldn't have done that! It fucking hurts!
He doesn't want to be my daddy? Then he can die.
So that's what Mia saw when she attacked me.
Now it's Mommy's turn to kill you.
She's not here. She's not here. I'm here by myself. Where are you, you little piece? Little garbage child. Where did you go? Are you up here?
Help!
Okay, I can't go that way. It won't open the door.
Ethan, help me.
You're not here! I'm hallucinating. You will not open that door. Okay. Maybe I'm not supposed to be up here. You're not here. Do I need to fight you? You're not here.
Leave me.
Okay, I was so confused. I was like, she's not actually here. Surely it can't hurt me. Alright, let's go to the kitchen. That's where she went. Evelyn, where are you?
You're gonna be one of us. And then maybe you'll play nicely.
No.
I'm not playing.
No! Get that away from me!
She's trying to scare me.
I have to stop it.
I can't open any doors. Oh, okay, I can open this one. We are fighting ghosts, and honestly, that's the scariest thing she's done so far. That right there, dislike it heavily. Where'd you go, kid?
I don't want to hurt you. I don't want your help.
Am I taking damage from this? I can't tell. Her dollhouse is here. I can't pull that handle. We're just running around and she's giving us weird visions. Can't leave. There's nothing in here. Evie, what's going on, my dude? What do you want? I want you to die. Okay, she's just giving me the same thing over and over, so I'm clearly missing something. What is my objective? Kill her with the toxin.
Get away!
Okay, now stuff is happening. I died to a ghost. Okay. So I just have to walk towards her and guard when she does her thing.
Get away!
Okay, okay. So I'm trying to judge the window I'm gonna have here. Hit. I feel like I'm not getting any closer. I feel like she's winning. Do I need to shoot her? Maybe I should be shooting. I don't know. Unclear. Am I making progress? These are questions I have. Sign up to be a superhero? There's secrets you don't know. I'm getting there. Maybe. I think I'm making progress. I can't tell. I cannot tell. I'm here. Got it. Die. Take your vaccine. Stop being so anti-vax.
You.
Why does everyone hate me?
Because you kill people? We'll start with that. Because you kill people. Wait, is there a fight? There's a fight. There's a fight. Hell yeah, there's a fight. Get her, get her. Reload. Ow. Oh, was that it? Is there more? That's it. No, it's not it. I thought that was it. How am I supposed to fight something the size of a house? Heal. Heal. No healing. Healing is not an option. How am I supposed to fight something the size of a house?
I just wanted a family.
Reload. 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 Ow. I broke my back falling. Ouch, ouch. Grab that. Grab that weapon. Unknown. Use it. Grab it. Take it. Shoot her. She's dead. She's dead. I did it. I beat a monster the size of a house. Get out the way before it crushes me. Oh, that's very- he's very lucky his legs are still there. Thought she was gonna fall on me. Yes, I think this is actually the end of that fight. I figured the helicopter would have fought her, but no, I had to fight a monster the size of a house. Hello, boys. Who might you be?
I'm Redfield.
Imagine that.
Glad we found you. The fuck took you guys so long?
Late, that's what he is. Yeah. Oh, look at that house.
Ethan?
Mia. You made it. I'm glad.
Did I?
I kinda also
They say that
want to
one
know what
door
happens if I save
closes,
Zoe.
Another opens. Well, a door closed tonight. And what a long night it was. But not just for me. Me and I weren't the only victims here. So were the Bakers. It was that thing, Evelyn, who made them that way.
Lucas is not a victim.
But now Evelyn's dead. And these guys are here to clean up the mess. I had just come to terms with losing Mia. But now she's back and wants to start over. Put all this behind
I do not
us.
want to. Forget about Mia.
Maybe this is where the next door opens.
So, how does any of this change if I choose to save Zoe? I need to know. I think the playthrough I watched when this like came out, I'm pretty sure they chose to save Zoe. Okay. I was like, are you gonna show me something? But it looks like maybe not. Hmm. Very creepy. Okay, well, that was a really fun one. It's a shame I kind of already knew what happened beforehand, but Yeah, you can go ahead and say what happens. Because I think I've seen it, I just don't remember. Because like I'm pretty sure the playthrough that I saw when it came out years ago, they chose Zoe. But things can't happen the same way if you chose Zoe, even though choosing Mia is canon. But it's such a fun one because like a lot of the RE games are big castles and big cults and like all this stuff. And like this one ties into some of that, but like this one's literally just a house of normal people that got unlucky. Except for Lucas, not a normal person, still was 100% gonna become a serial killer. Dies when you give her the thing. Aww. That's sad. But Alone keeps saying that there's a way to save her in some of the extra content. So I'm excited to play the extra content. Yeah, like these were just normal people doing their normal people lives. And they got screwed by trying to help what they thought was a little girl. He's gone. Man, I will probably play 8 at some point. It won't be right away. But this ties into 8. The thing is, I really think 8 is a great game. I'm excited to play 8 on stream. Like, Village is so cool. And it really brings back some of my favorite parts of, like, 4 and stuff like that. But my biggest complaint is first of all, in this one, I didn't like Mia. I had no emotional connection to Mia. And I also didn't like Ethan. Like, in 7, like, I get it. Ethan is going to save his wife. I don't have a problem with Ethan. But in 8, I don't think he's a very interesting protagonist. He's such a blank slate of a character that I would have liked to have seen more. But overall, I really liked this. I felt like the only time I felt like I was struggling for resources was right after fighting Marguerite and right during fighting Marguerite. Overall, I felt like I had way more ammo and stuff than I was used to from playing other RE games. I felt like I always had a lot of options for how I wanted to kill things, which was kind of fun. But I really like the shotgun. It's always kind of my favorite in these. I liked the final fight with Jack. It was a very good fight, even though I had to redo it a few times. And I think that the fight with Evelyn, I didn't love the, like, guard and try and walk towards her thing. I also realized partway through I was not pressing shift, so I was not running towards her, because I can very rarely tell a difference between the running and the walking, because Ethan is very slow. I just wish that there had maybe been a little bit more to my fight with Evelyn. It feels like that's a big thing with these games, is like the final fight is not as dramatic as I want it to be. I thought that the ship was really a beautiful setting. I thought that the ship was a really, really pretty setting. I thought it was well done. I'm also kind of wish maybe there was a little more variety in the molded. I don't want to sound like I'm complaining. These are just my thoughts, because I was constantly saying things I liked about the game. But I did have a lot of fun. I like that this is one where you repeat the same area a lot of times. Like, you're repeating parts of the house over and over and over as you unlock more. That's one of my favorite things about it. That's why I wanted to play this one. Because I really enjoyed that. I had a blast. I really did. We're just gonna have to wait for the credits to finish, because that's what we do. We won't have a ton of time to do much of the extra stuff, but we'll do some. I'll probably also have to take another quick break because I've been very hydrated. I'm glad we were able to beat it though, because there for a while with how slow I was moving, I was afraid we weren't going to be able to. Yeah, thanks. I was like a little frustrated with the boat section because even though it was really pretty and very interesting, it was a little confusing and not super clear. So I definitely could beat it faster now, knowing what I know. Like, I definitely think that if I played this game again, I'm not like a speedrunner, I'm not going to do great, but I could certainly take multiple hours off of the playtime, just having a little bit better idea of what I'm doing. Like, I probably could have done this in 2.5 hours instead of 3.5 hours. But just because I feel like the painting thing, yeah, I could have probably figured that out, but it didn't seem like the thing I needed to do to get the corrosive stuff. And the like tape opening the top of the elevator was something I didn't really think about, which again is another thing I probably should have figured that, but I don't think I play games like this enough to really understand what it's implying I need to do. I'm kind of a baby, and it needs to give me more step by step. I liked all of the boss fights though. I liked them all a lot. I'm sad I didn't get to fight Lucas, but it seems like Lucas was not under Evelyn's control, which makes sense. Baby resident Evelyn. Yeah. Lucas was not under Evelyn's control, and Evelyn didn't know or didn't care, which is a really interesting thing. I think that makes him an even more compelling character. And I think it's funny that Jack is like, I'm not a killer. My wife wasn't a killer. My son's not a killer. And I'm like, your son is a killer. Your son is the worst. Like, the son saw what was happening and decided to take that as an opportunity to be a little shithead. But I liked having multiple fights with Jack. I think that was a really fun thing. How many times did we fight him? We fought him with the car scene. That was a very quick fight. We did the chainsaw one. We did his final one. Are there 3 fights with Jack? I liked fighting him multiple times. And then the fact that he would run around and chase us. Fought him at least 60 times. I wonder how many times I died. Quite a few. But as we know, I'm very willing to just die. Sometimes I get frustrated and just want to die, so I have all of my ammo back. Look how many people worked on this. This is why we watch the credits, because you wouldn't think the credits would be this long. But then you have to think about how much went into making this. So many people had to work on this game to make this game the way it was. Oh, we're at the special thanks, so we must be getting close to the end. Yep. Oh, nope, there's more. Just a weird big gap. There's the classic music. The creepy good music. I wonder what visual effects stock footage they used. Because it makes sense that they would use stock footage, but I wonder what they used it for. Like maybe the fire and stuff? There's every single time I'm like, ah, this must be the end of the credits. No. It's a good game. It's a good time. I'm gonna have to watch lore videos now. That's always what I do after this stuff. Okay. Playtime. 8 hours, 52 minutes, 32 seconds. Basically 9 hours. Which, like, is a really long time and not that long. There's things I missed. Restarts, 18. 12 out of 20 of the bobbleheads. I know at least where one was that I missed, but that's more than I thought I missed. Yeah, to get the... Not really long, yeah. To get the gun, it looks like to get all 3 of these things with the antique coins, you do have to get them all, because it was like 9... Yeah, it looks like you need all of the antique coins to get all of the things out of the cages, which I kind of assumed, but clearly I missed some antique coins, so I wasn't able to get that last Magnum handgun. Files obtained. I missed quite a few files. I'm usually very good about getting those, but my only thought is maybe it didn't count files that I read and then died and didn't go reread, because sometimes that's a thing. Item boxes opened 64, healing items used 34, stabilizers 2, steroids 3.